All right. So having said that, that explains why this is such a precious terrorist compound. It doesn't explain, no, why they brought in all these chemical weapons, gases. That was loco. The weapon system's bad enough to have that from a foreign country for a Muslim terrorist agenda, terrorist plot. That's bad enough. And it's bad enough to have your Pentagon and your armed service, who was with Trump at the time, because this was set up when Trump was in office, protect this. It's bad enough to have your town police and your town federal agents protect it. Oh, to the teeth and to the core, they protect it. They're coming to arrest me after I put this on the internet. I'll probably be filming them coming here to arrest me again. It's that serious how much they protect this. Okay, but that's why. But to bring all these mobile, you can bring them. You can move them around, the biological weapons, the chemical weapons. That went too far. I don't think that the evil Russia camp ever advised that. They're not that stupid in Russia, no matter how scoundrel and evil they are. They're not just flat out plain stupid like that. Now you've just piled on the charges. I mean, you are down the street from the Presidente's office, locos. One weapon is enough. No, they had to make it dos, tres, cuatros. Okay? All right, and that's what I need to report and just try to end it at video 4 or 3, wherever we are. All right, so I woke up at 4 a.m. by being poisoned. I was sound asleep. I got really, really sick, and it wakes you up because you're so fucking sick. By the grace of God, I didn't have to go race to go diarrhea, but I woke up because I thought it did. I sat up getting ready to go race to the diarrhea. I had to be super silent. I couldn't talk to my cats. It was really, really creepy and scary. It's like this all the time. It's dark. You know, there's no lights on. It's so fucking creepy in here, okay? And they're gassing me. And I was asleep, so I didn't hear them. But then I heard them when I got up. I heard them on the corner of my room by 1507. That's where they have a station for the chemical gas. They shoot it in there when it's clear, if it ever is clear. While I'm in here, I will film more about that, which I should be telling military officers all that, but I don't believe they need me to. I don't believe they need me to tell them how or what I'm witnessing in here. Remember, these are elite special ops. I have learned what I'm saying. When I say elite special ops, I have learned what that consists of. It's not just 3 words. Like, no, they don't need me to tell them. No, I don't think they do. Elite special ops are serious business. The fact that they were barking down the street at the rat's house and laughing and partying as these guys flew over their party was astoundingly, shockingly stupid. Those dudes are not there no more. Nobody's down there no more. Let me plug my ear. Here comes screaming sirens. This has been really bad while I've been narrating these. The noise here, but I just try to, as hard as I can, to ignore it. Okay, so this morning they poisoned me at 4. I went back to sleep until about 5. I woke up again. It was really dark. I did get up. I was like, I'm freaked out, creeped out. I can't quite get back to my REM. They're fucking gassing me. They're crawling under the floors. It's completely creepy. So I got up, and as soon as I started moving around, I went into the bathroom. I came into the main room just within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Then they started shooting in the U.S. and Navy gas. That's what I call it. And it was you couldn't get away from it. They did the routine where they get my bathroom, they get my main room, they get my extra room. Everywhere I'm going, I'm about to barf. It's so strong and so pure and so intense, the poison. They made it stronger, I swear. They made it stronger. That I'm about to literally barf everything in my stomach up, and everything's coming out of my rear end at the same time. So I went through that this morning, and I'm just gushing out. I went diarrhea 2 different times during the course of 2 different poisonings. And then this is what I want to say, okay? I heard them right before. They come right in. There's all this noise they make. They drag, they bump, they crash, sounds. I can get into the description, okay? I will for the videos, but I don't need to tell the heroes this. No. They drag, they're working. They set up a shop and work, and then blasto, all the gas comes in. So they did that, okay? And then I survived this gas attack, and I went back to bed. I went and I slept till 9. I was so sick from that, I had to recover. I just lay back down and went back to bed. And while I was in bed, I heard combat, but I'm not allowed to talk about what I heard. That shit I can't talk about. Some of this stuff I can't ever talk about on the internet. Maybe someday later, but not while I'm in here. So it was really, really scary. And I remember what I witnessed that I can't talk about. I remember thinking, how are they coming to the door still, saying I'm fucking loco? How are they even thinking that they can do that and get away with it? And then I thought, how are they going on TV still, thinking they can just go back to the Presidente's office and everything will be okay? How are they doing? They're not, I think they're delusional. Like, nobody would really seriously, reasonably believe that. Dude, this is way too crazy on S Street to tell yourself you just go 6 blocks down the street and it's all going to be okay. So I have no idea what's going on at that White House, but it's concretely not okay, dude. Things are not all good and okay at the White House. It's not possible. You're on planet Earth. I don't think they realize they're even on planet Earth. It's not possible, okay? So then when I woke up at 9 o'clock, they hit me again. I hear all this being set up. This time it was being set up in my main room on that track under my chair. Tapping, dragging, all this noise, working hard, and then all this gas. And I also heard it in my extra room. I heard it by my mini fridge, working hard. They come in from 1507 and they start shoving and dragging and assembling their gear, and then prestos, all this U.S. Navy gas, and I'm ready to barf my brains out. I'm just gushing uncontrollably diarrhea out of my rear end, all at the same time. I have no control over my physical body. I'm racing everywhere. I can't get away from the gas. I just keep going and going and going, diarrhea in the bathroom. And trembling, my eyes are rolling back in my head slightly, not really bad. I'm not going unconscious. But I mean, just to get it over how fucking poisonous this shit is. And they pumped it as hard as they possibly could. I even said out loud, they were really trying to do me in, because they pumped it for so long and so hard. I didn't know when it was going to stop, and it was so strong and so intense. I was terrified. And once it was finally over, after about 10 minutes or longer, I just sat and recovered, and you can't do anything. Your body is completely crippled from it. And then I think again, they're going to come back with their police, yeah. They're going to come back with their cuffs, their handcuffs, their walkie-talkies, all their Department of Mental Health, and they're going to tell me all this crap again. I'm going to go on Instagram again, and this really never ends. This really never fucking ends. Okay, and then also what I am allowed to talk about was right before right after the poisoning, about an hour after that, I can talk about this one. There was someone that went down right in the dining room. I clearly heard the kitchen door and the kitchen sounds of a person inside this house. Okay? And then a crash, boom, body hit the ground. I've been through this a million times here, so if anyone's been following this, we're at 9 minutes, okay? This I knew was what was happening in here. Someone just went down, and they were in the house. Now, interesting enough, my green light from Jesus was wait a couple minutes and go ahead and go out. Because these days, there's no going out. No, if I hear stuff like that, you just forget about it. You're in here. But he said, go ahead and go out. I was shocked, but I did. And there's nobody here, dude. There's nobody here. I got a clear bird's eye view of the downstairs. There's nobody in any visible doors. Okay, but I didn't go all the way downstairs, but I don't have to, and I wasn't allowed. But so there was a body that went down. I was crashing. It wasn't the ceiling. No. It's none of that. It's a human. They fucking bit the dust. And I'm supposed to report that. I know what I heard, and the heroes know this too. So they can go ahead and keep on going on TV here. Go on TV, go on TV. Everything's okay. We're going to sit on TV at the White House. The next one, the one that was running is coming in. These ones are leaving. It doesn't matter. Just keep sitting on TV at the White House. We just keep sending the same people back. The Bidens, the Trumps, whoever it is, back to the White House. Keep sending them back. The same despots involved with this terrorist cell, with this Iranian weapon system here. Russian, it's actually Russian. Just keep sending them back and going on television. Television. It's okay. Everything's just fine down there. Are you sure, dude? It's not, the math isn't working out for me like that. Because I'm hearing people crashing down. Oh, without a doubt. They're in the house again. I was able to go verify nobody had come in any visible doors, so they're using their fucking trap holes in the wall. They're gassing me to the end of the earth, knocking, ringing doorbells, laughing, ha ha, when I say I'm desperate for money. The math isn't working out. All right, with how everything is so grand and good and cool and happy down there at the White House. I don't see how you're doing that math down there, Biden and Trump. Why don't you show me your math? Okay, so I know it took me forever to get to the terrorism that I witnessed today. Now, there's, like I said, terrorist events that are going on in here that I cannot discuss on the internet. No, just today there's stuff. But at least I can say that they're going gas happy on me still. No, the gas, like I just described, like that happens all day, all night, all morning. It goes all the time. And like I said yesterday, I have given up that it will ever stop. And it is not the natural gas here, the carbon monoxide here. It is not from the house. No, we're done. We're done pondering that. It's clear as people, and they're on 1507 and 1511, and they march right in, and they shove all this shit, and they go to work, and the next thing I know, I'm fucking pissing out my rear end and puking. And they do it 100 times a day to me. I've given up that it will ever stop. Okay, so we're at 12 minutes. I'm still hanging on. I'm managing to cook my food. I cannot, no matter what, no matter how bad I want to, I cannot talk publicly about those two criminals that came to my door saying they were here to help the meek and the weak of society through mental health and that they care. They don't care. They're out to cause fucking serious harm. They're out to do felony capital fucking crimes. This is what's become of the United States. You need to be aware of this. No, people like that should not be helping the meek and the weak. This is so fucking sad what happened to America. No matter how bad I want to talk about it, I cannot talk about them or this Iranian hooker next door. Okay, I cannot discuss that or what I heard earlier today. Just tons of stuff. Can't talk about it. Okay? All right, so I'm going to go. I'm so glad I could do these videos. I probably can't go back online. I don't know if I can. I'm going to go. Adios, gracias.